Hey guys, welcome to the B&B Farms Maple YouTube channel. My name is Tony, and I'm out in the woods today looking at some eastern white pine trees that have blown over during the last windstorm we had come through here. My goal is to get these in the logs, get them down to our Woodland Mill sawmill, where we can turn them into some usable dimensional lumber for some projects we have in mind. My problem is these trees are pretty deep in the woods. There's no real access to them, so I've got to figure out how to get them out of here where I can use them. Let me turn you around. I'll show you what I'm looking at. All right, so here's the first one. You can see that root ball where it just laid it over. I'm going to say it's probably kind of hard to see in that brush. Maybe 14, 15 inches in diameter, maybe a little bigger, maybe 16. Pretty good straight tree. Definitely some usable lumber in that. And if I go on up and walk up here to it and look beyond it, you can see that there's a couple more right there laying right beside it, also laid over. Now let me show you the terrain I'm dealing with. Take a look at this. On a little bit of a hillside, there's just nothing but brush. There's no openings, no clearings, nothing. So my job is to figure out if we can get this cut up and get it out of here. You know, I don't own a skidder. Obviously, I'm going to be doing all this with an LS tractor. So my options are kind of limited, but let's see what we can figure out. Okay, so I think I've got a plan. I'm going to take some 3/8 cable and I'm going to start running up this hillside right behind me that you see right there until I reach that tree that's down. I'm going to cut it in the logs and I'm going to drag it back down this hillside using our LS tractor, an XG 3140H. So here's the end I'm going to be taking with me. Right there, made in a loop, 3/8 cable. Again, going to be running up that hillside. Yeah, it's not too fun. The other end of this cable runs right down there. Get down below it, you can see our LS tractor sitting down there. Right there it is. And I'm going to hook to that and drag it out. So let's get started and see how much we can get done today, or how much stuff we can break, whichever comes first. Here we go. This is going to be an obstacle. This is an old logging road from many years ago, and the logger cut a berm when he was finished to keep water from running down off of here and washing out this hillside. That's not going to do me any favors. That's going to be a chalk right there when that log comes down the hill, I have a feeling. I definitely don't want to work underneath this. Yeah, that's a death trap right there. Luckily, the only thing will be under will be this cable. Right through a big path of multiflora. That's nice. Maybe we can go around it. There we go. Pretty open up here. Another berm. I don't mind telling, that's a pretty hard pull. I'm getting a little winded. That tree's probably going to have to go, that old log. And another berm. Whew, almost there. And here we are.
Okay, you can stop. Stop.
Well, it turns out the berm wasn't too much of a problem. But dead ending into that maple tree sure was. Let's reroute this and see if we can get around it. That stopped everything in its tracks. Well, there it is. Log number 1 out of the woods. Can you call it a success? Yeah, I think so. Was it easy? Not by a long shot. And remember, this is log number 1. There's still, oh, I'm guessing another 6 or 7 logs we're going to pull out of there. But it can be done, so we'll keep at it. Well, the time I've been looking for a day and a half is finally here. The job is finished. Wow, what a job it was too. But we got some, I think, usable logs out of it. I want to pan around and show you what it looks like now up here at the job site, since we've got all of the trees and the logs out. There's down the hill. After dragging all those logs out, it's pretty much made a road all the way back down the hill there. So yeah, it's pretty, I don't want to use the word destructive, but it was aggressive. Let's go with that. It was an aggressive day, but it's done. Thought I might give you guys a feel for where we were today and how far we were pulling these logs out of the woods. So again, we're up here at the top still, see? And we're gonna walk down and take you with us on the journey these logs made coming down out of here. Here we go. The cable we used was just over 200 feet long, and it took every bit of that, plus I had to back the tractor up into the woods a little bit on a couple times. So it's a pretty long pull to get these logs down out of here. Here is the tree, the infamous tree. You can see the path of the logs have been dragging right up there to it and then into it. So this necessitated me getting off the tractor and walking all the way back up here and freeing these logs on about, 3 out of 4 trips down out of here. I had to make another run up here and get the tree, or get the log loose from this tree. So that was enjoyable. Down we go. Becky and I think this would make a pretty good bobsled run if you weren't faint of heart. There's that tree I talked about. That thing was just an accident waiting to happen. We managed to get all these logs out and not knock it down. So yeah, it's still an accident waiting to happen. I need to deal with that. Here's one of the berms I was worried about. I needn't have worried. The log just carved a path right through it. It wasn't a problem at all. There's a big bullfrog over there. Here we are coming out of the woods. You can see our temporary log deck. Let's walk over, I'll show you what we got out of here. Kind of a variety size of logs in there, but definitely enough to make some lumber out of. So now that it's all over, was it worth it? Well, Becky and I have been talking about that, and I think it might make for an interesting video of its own. I know a lot of people talk about, well, I'd like to have a sawmill and what I could do with a sawmill. Yeah, that's true, but I'll let you know if it was worth it or not on the video we do regarding the pros and cons of owning your own sawmill. Peaceful night. Well, that's about it. We're going to call it quits because we are beat. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and drop us a comment below. It really does help the channel, and we appreciate it very much. So until next time, you guys stay safe, and we will see you later.